Hey, what's going on, people? Michigan Sig coming to you. Playing a little Ground War on Ghosts, a little Domination. Playing on the PS4, having a little fun with that. But I'm coming to you today. Last time I came on, did a little chit-chat regarding PlayStation at my first impression and Ghosts and everything else like that. But, right here at the beginning, I was messing around with my mic and didn't even realize somebody was coming up on me. Still got the drop on them. What? Yeah. Anyways, wanted to talk today about PlayStation Vita, the PlayStation 4, and remote play. It is something that I think more people need to be aware of, and as Sony and people become more aware of it, I think the popularity of the Vita is going to grow just because of this little function, this little capability. It is nice. It is unique. It's the only reason why I freaking bought a Vita. About 3 weeks ago, I was going out on a business trip, and I don't know, I wanted a little something to keep my mind occupied while I was gone for an entire week and sitting in conference rooms and meetings and everything else all day. The last thing I want to do is come back and sit in my hotel room and watch some shitty-ass TV, because, hotels sometimes always give you the best channels, and I really had no interest after 12, 13-hour days doing any more work. So wanted a little handheld, and I figured, shit, Vita's down to $200. I'm getting a PS4 soon. I'm just gonna pick it up. I hear about this remote play, start doing a little research on it, start watching a little of the some of the IGN videos and some of the reviews of others that have used the Vita or some of the tech demos, and I figured, what the hell, give it a shot. And had PS Plus, so I started stockpiling some of the Vita games, and so basically just loaded up my Vita with a whole bunch of Vita games from the PS Plus, and hey, that worked. That kept me busy. But now with PlayStation 4 out, got a whole new world ahead of me. Day one, right out of the box, I picked up the Vita, or picked up the PS4. As part of the PSN was down, so I couldn't really get into a lot of the games. So I fired up and connected my Vita. Not going to say that I didn't have a little trouble with it. When the Vita and you're trying to do the remote play connection, you have to search for the PS4 on the network. Well, I had my PS4 hardwired, and I don't know if anybody else had this problem, but for some reason, when it was hardwired, it was having a hard time the Vita was having a hard time finding it on the network. As soon as I pulled off the hardwire, connected it Wi-Fi, it found it, and punched in a few codes, and literally within a snap of the fingers, I am sitting there looking on my Vita handheld at my PS4 cross-media bar and the screen and the dashboard and everything else. I'm able to move through it, check out the friends list, check out the trophies, launch into games, launch into the store. So basically everything that I'm doing I can do on my PS4, I am seeing on my Vita screen and controlling it through my Vita screen. So basically it's just becoming, the Vita becomes a DualShock, your controller, and the screen of it becomes your TV. Really quite unique, really cool. And really enjoyed it. So obviously, as I said, I couldn't really get a lot done that first day because the PSN was down. So after a couple days, things were up and running, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give Ghosts a try using remote play on my Vita through my PS4. And to make matters worse, I'm gonna try it on multiplayer. I'm gonna see how this works, and it worked well. It did what it was supposed to. So for that, I am happy. But for how I played, let's just say that literally I'm burning those out of my memory and just forgetting that they ever happened. I played out on that castle one out in the main yard, and I hate that map to begin with. But it's neat. It's nice. I mean, the screen looks great. The gameplay looks great. There is a little bit of lag between because, you're trying to connect your Vita over your network into your PS4 and then taking your PS4 back out into the system and then doing that in reverse, trying to get it back onto your Vita handheld. So yes, there is a little bit of a lag between all that. The screen is a little bit smaller. The controls are a little bit different. I mean, obviously you don't have an R2 and L2 button on the Vita, so your aim down sights is your L1 and your fire is R1. And the L2 and R2 buttons are mapped to the top right and top left quadrant of the touch screen on the back. So that, you definitely got to get a little used to that. And then the L3 and R3 buttons. I mean, if you ever use the L3 and R3 button on the analog, if you watch any of my gameplays, I do. I mean, I'm constantly up and down, crouching, laying down, standing, prone, whatever. And then I'm always run, aim down sights, run, aim down sights. So yes, I use those buttons a lot. And those are mapped to the bottom right and left quadrants of the touchpad on the back of the Vita as well. So yes, takes a little getting used to, a little bit of a challenge. Maybe if I just move some of my controls around and be a little bit easier, but it worked. No more sitting there having to fight over the TV between me and my wife. Oh, you want to watch a show? Great, all right, fine. You want to do it in this room where my PS4 is at and I don't feel like moving it around? Shit, okay, I'll just bring my Vita out and I can sit there and play on my PS4 anywhere. Going on vacation this week, so I'm going to be seeing if this can handle connecting Wi-Fi network outside of my house. I haven't done it outside of my house yet on someone else's Wi-Fi. I'll let you guys know. Hate these IEDs. Side note, hate these freaking IEDs. And then make matters worse. Okay, I'm just going to run over to this that I have. What the fuck? Really? 2 IEDs in 30 seconds? Fuck off. So I'm going to try this Vita remote play while I'm traveling the country this week and different Wi-Fis across, our U.S. as I'm traveling. And when I come back, I'll give you guys an update and tell you what I think, what I feel, and if it actually was able to handle and hold up outside of my own home network. But, it is neat. It is nice. And honestly, the one thing I'm really looking forward to, and Japan's going to get it, is the Vita TV, where it's a little box that will, kind of like an Apple TV if you have one, or like a Roku or any one of those other streaming devices. But what this will do is it'll connect over your home network to your PS4, and if you have a DualShock 3, you'll be able to play your PS4 via this little box, this Vita TV, on any TV in your house, in your network, and you don't have to move your PS4 around. How freaking sweet is that? I'm going to get it as soon as it's available for the U.S. They haven't announced that it's available for the U.S. I hope they do, because I think it's an ingenious idea. Granted, it's going to cut down on the number of people that are going to go out and buy multiple PS4s, but in terms of making your system a whole network entertainment system, awesome idea. Now, look at these people that's sitting there camping. 1, 2 people. 3. So, got that one already. Dropped the SATCOM. Kind of float over here. 4. Hey, wait, where'd they come from? I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get it. What? You've got to be kidding me. An AK that far away, 3 shots. Oh. So one thing I still don't like about Ghosts. I mean, I do like it because no more of this invincibility running at you. You put a couple shots in them, they're going to go down, and I'm that shoot first, kill somebody first now. Before I was shoot first and die. But hey, I'm liking this still. But anyways, this game's coming to an end. Guys, seriously, take a look at the Vita. Take a look at the remote play. I think it's a great idea. Sony did a really nice job on this finally. It's a good concept. Hey, give this video a like. Subscribe if you want. Appreciate your time. I probably won't drop something until after Thanksgiving. Until then, have a good turkey day, and peace.